In today's video, a noob in Pull a Sword pulls his first sword and quickly grinds to getting one of the biggest, most powerful swords in the game in less than 6 hours. Yeah, some Robux may have been hurt during the recording process, but no matter, let's get started. Yeah, you read that title right. Today, a noob like me, it even says it on my forehead, is gonna become a pro at Pull a Sword Simulator. We are legit about to become King Arthur and, you know, the story of like Excalibur, which is actually this sword right here, a sword I technically already own. You're probably gonna be like, hey, NightFoxx, if you're a noob, how come you got those pets behind you? If you're a noob, how come you have that sword as well as all these other swords? If you're a noob, why am I not hit that subscribe button yet? And well, I don't know about that last answer. Maybe you're the noob. But to answer the rest of those questions, what if I told you that I've only spent 15 minutes in this game? 15 minutes, in fact, that I spent in the video right here 2 weeks ago playing Roblox games before they go viral. And I only ended up playing for 15 minutes before hopping on to the next game. And let's just say, yeah, this game actually did go viral, and a lot of YouTubers ended up playing this game. So I actually wanted to give this game its own video and trying to do some crazy stuff. We are going to be spending 100,000 Robux to see exactly how far we can go, what the best sword we can get, and to make things even better, there's this limited UGC item where there's a lot of things where people can actually try to go after and get. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of them that has 0 left in them, but it seems like there are a few that have just a few availabilities left in them. But the problem is they're all hard except for this one. And yeah, that's today's goal. Get the best sword, beat the game, and get every limited UGC that you see here left. With that, we're gonna get started. Before we get started, let me catch you up on what you missed. Remember this video that I talked about? 15 minutes and 4 seconds. If you actually want to go watch it, you can. I recommend after this video, you want to see how I started. Let's see how we finish. All right, so taking a look at the free UGCs, it looks like I can get this one right here, the pumpkin wings, 10 rebirths, obtain the night blade, and the long call, which I've already done. The double horns, you have to get 15 rebirths, get 2 other blades. This one, you have to get 20 rebirths and a pencil. And this one, you got to get 4 rebirths and all these other ones. Now, the rebirths is something I definitely didn't do. And I guess it only seems fitting that if we're starting off a video as a noob, we might as well rebirth all the way back to a noob. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have rebirthed 27 times. All right, so with that, let's click the best sword. Let's make sure we got our best pets. Let's buy a good trail. Let's start slicing and dicing. And just like that, we are at 50 billion strength. That only took like 2 minutes. With that, I think we can beat this guy here. And we can escape the caliber all the way to heck. But if I remember correctly, I think we did everything we needed to do here. All we got to do is pull the Nightfall sword, which we have, and then get 20 million wins, which we also have, just so we can say that we've completed this level as well. Let me just knock you out. And we're headed on to the next world. And man, it got a lot colder all of a sudden from the hottest place in the world to now one of the coldest. And here we go. I see a Moonblade, a Saber Blade, the Nether's Bane, and an Aquilia. I don't actually know of any of these swords. I needed the Night Blade. Where is the Night Blade? All right, well, let's see exactly how strong we are here. We got a 400 billion. We got a 2 trillion. We got 10 trillion. Nether's Bane here is 210 trillion. Let's start with the Sabertooth. We got to click to pull. Can we do it? Oh my, okay, well that was real sad. But I think I remember that if I can actually pull up my auto clicker here, set it to 1 millisecond, and go ahead and start it, we may be able to at least get this. We've got 50 billion. We also have the power of auto clicker. And when you add those together, you still lose. This is where we're gonna have to pick up and start grinding. This one's 400 billion. Can I at least get this one? Oh, yes, we can! And this thing said I needed to be 8 times stronger than I actually was. As long as our strength is 8 times less than what this is, we should be good. Okay, so if we take 2 trillion and divide it by 8, we get 250 billion. So that's exactly what we gotta work up to. And apparently we also can go and upgrade our clicks, which is something I constantly forgot to do last time. All the way up to a times 200, working our way up to this 7 trillion. And let's start clicking and see how fast we can get up. And here we are 2 minutes later at 250 billion. All right, now let's go ahead and test out this theory. The Moonblade costs 2 trillion, and I have an 1/8 of that. Let's see if it can work. Oh, yes! It does, it works! And now I have the moon blade and things are gonna be even better. We can definitely end up spending some wins. It looks like there's some Robux eggs. Let's spend 3 Robux eggs. Oh, I have to buy the triple game. Okay, fine. I guess we should take a look at all the game passes before we do that. I do own a lot of these, believe it or not. There's apparently shiny pets, so we're gonna give ourselves a ×3 shiny chance. Okay, or there was just 100% shiny chance. Take it, man! We do own the VIP, we own this, and we don't own the MVP, so we might as well own this as well. Because when we buy the MVP and you own everything, you get this red OP block, which apparently we claim. There it is. It's worth 600. Okay, well, I don't know if that's OP or not. We can apparently buy a fast swing game pass, a luck game pass, a few others. Hey, with our newfound pets and game passes and fast swings, which is a lot faster. Let's see exactly how much faster we can go up now. Literally in 5 swings, I'm all the way up to 417 billion. We're getting like 7 billion a click at the moment. 2 trillion, here we are. Now, if we don't remember, 2 trillion was what we needed for the moon blade. I think now we could probably get the saber tooth pretty easily. Yep, just like that, we got the saber tooth. Now it starts getting a little bit harder after that. The Aquilia, is that how you say that? Aquilia? That we have to have a 2 quadrillion recommended strength for, which an 1/8 of that is 250 trillion. We're at 2. It's gonna be a minute. So what else can we do? Well, we can buy some more pets, of course. I just need to buy some more pet slots. So we'll buy this. Then we'll go over here. We'll buy 3 of these things for 3,000 Robux. 3 OP eggs gives you a shiny. Oh, because I paid the game pass for it. But a shiny gives me 1.1 thousand, 1.2 thousand versus just the 600 block, the 900 mega Laffy that cost me 1,200 Robux. But I also spent 15,000 Robux on this that gave me 20,000. Oh, hey, there's 12 left. I mean, 10 left, and they seem to have ended up in my inventory. Weird, how'd that happen? All right, we've got 68 billion wins. Let's see if we can spend some of this billion wins on these things right here. Looking for that mythic, looking for that mythic. Don't have enough wins. Guess what? I didn't get it. All right, so let's go ahead and equip our best pets now, and let's start swinging. Okay, it's kind of boring that I'm sitting here just like swinging in the air and doing nothing. I need to like swing at something. Oh, I'm coming for you. Let me just give you a preview of what you're about to get by killing your snowman here. Your days are numbered, Frosty. Yeah, what'd you think about that, Frosty? We're not done with Frosty yet. I did just get a notification that we now have enough to get the click upgrade from 200 to 1,000. So before I was getting 23 billion a click. When I click this, now I'm getting 115 billion. 210 trillion. I think we almost have enough to where I can just go ahead and get that. Let me just do this a couple of times. All the way up to 25 trillion. We're gonna pull up the sword. We're gonna start our fight and pull as hard as we can. And we have got it. The Nether's Bane. Let's go. All right, so it looks like we can do a lot of things here. Here's the sword. We've updated our sword to the best. The rebirth we could do, but I'm not going to. And it looks like there is now an exclamation point notification mark on the limited UGC. So does that mean we can buy one? We can buy this one. No, we can't. There's no more copies. We could buy this one. Check, there's no more copies. And we could buy this one, except there are no more copies. All right, let's continue on. Come here, Frosty. And you sneeze and it's 252 trillion strength for me. Or it was just editing. That actually took a little bit more time. It is now time to get this one thing that I don't know how to say. The Aquilia sword. And it ain't no thing, baby. I got it. And it looks like he actually owns it too, but it's gonna be no match for you, bro, because you about to die. So we've done it. We've now gotten 8 trillion wins. We've pulled the best sword in the game. It's now time to leave the frozen landscape here and go on to the next one where hopefully we'll finally see that Nightfall's blade sword I need. There it is, the Night Blade. That's the one I need to get our first UGC. There it is. It looks like there is some other swords that I can go for in the meantime. The first one being this big carrot here. We need 13 quadrillion strength. And basically all I need to do is just, I don't know, see these little pile of bones. I guess just beat up this pile of bones for for a little bit. Or what I could do is look and see if there's anything helpful for me. Like there's this event thing here. Looks like I have a chance to get an OP powered magma egg. Let's go ahead and hatch it. What did we get? We got a shiny infernal demon that is worth 30. We can also claim some gifts, which honestly didn't really do much for us. We can claim the daily, and we can just go back to swinging. Oh yeah, I also bought 15 more pet slots, so equip them, and now I have 69,000 pet stats. Nice. Let's see where that puts us. Oh my god, and just like that, we're at 511 trillion strength. Dude, this sucks. Also, why is it so blurry in here all of a sudden? Is it the humidity? Or am I just that hot? I think we have enough for the big carrot. I could be wrong, though. Okay, I was very wrong. I now see why the limited UGC item is so hard to get. There's no way that people have gotten this far in the game. And I'm trying to do it in one stinking video. Why am I doing this? Also, where do we get the auras at? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, here they are. A Luna aura is a 7 times click. Okay, fine. And while we're at it, I might as well get all the rest of these game passes too. Oh boy, does that say 949 billion? This is exactly what I needed. It was the aura. That's what I was missing. Just like that, we're all the way up to 2.6 quadrillion. I think we can finally afford to get one of these new swords, like this big carrot. Give me this stupid carrot! Let's go, I got a big carrot. Can you imagine just walking up and getting beaten down with a stupid carrot? That's insane. We are at 2.6 quadrillion strength now. Is that enough to do these? Oh god, dude, it gets a lot harder. Jeez, it's so much more. The amount of jumps it's done from just the last place to this place, and then each one of these is insane. Now, I know the legit way to do this is to just go ahead and beat this a whole bunch of times. And then take those wins over to this thing and buy a whole bunch of these. And then slowly start to replace your really crappy ones with a lot better ones. But bro, that's gonna take forever. But I think we can do better. We could end up with 2 more of these, and I might as well get a Mega Chihuahua as well while we're at it. Why not? So we have spent 75,000 Robux on this game so far. And does it actually help? Well, let's see. We're at 72,000. We'll equip our best, and now we're at 118,000 pet stats. We literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $15,000 pets. I can't explain how bad that is. We'll click to upgrade. We'll get this one right here. We'll equip it, and we are going to town. Let's go. New click. Done. Continue on. New click. Done. Continue on. You get the point. All right, we finally got another new click, which brings us all the way down to the master. We have to have 20 quadrillion strength. We're 8 quadrillion away, but I also think we have enough to get the Doombringer. There we go. We got it. Boom, baby. Do we have enough for this one? No, it's not even close. We got Ragnarok, we got Lightbringer, and we got the Nightblade. Oh, and I apparently also need 1 quintillion wins. Well, that part's gonna suck as well. Basically, there's a lot of grinding in my future, and a lot of none of that for you guys. Man, I wish I could live in editing world sometimes. And here we are 5 hours later, and I finally figured out the trick to this game. And it's not what I like. It's the worst thing in the world, but it's what is needed if you want to progress. It's the rebirths. Before I was getting 5-point-something trillion per click. Now I'm getting 1.8 trillion per click. And I only had to rebirth, oh, I don't know, 21,000 times. Because while it sucks that rebirths send you all the way back down to 0, the rebirth themselves doesn't actually cost that much. So when I like just do this a couple of times and get all the way up to 155 quadrillion strength in 0.2 seconds, I can then just go to this, pull out this sword 1 time, and I get 8.847 quadrillion wins. And then I can just go here, because even with 21,000 rebirths, I'm still only spending 4.2 trillion rebirth. And I can do so many. We can just go to town. We now have 23,000 rebirths. So now I'm gonna take this 3.9 quadrillion per click and go to town. And we can now use our strength to get the final boss in this area, the Nightblade. Here we go. Ah, there it is. The Nightblade is done. But no matter, we do have enough to actually leave this area, and here we are in the 5th world. According to the update log, this is the final zone. 5 new swords, 40 new pets, and a whole lot more grinding. There's the pencil, the keyboard, the vanquisher, the laser blade, and the Big Daddy cyber sword, which you need. Streak? Yeah, no thanks, bro. I think I'll just take my free limited UGC pumpkin wings and these dark horns, and we'll save grinding for the pencil and the laser blade to get these 2 UGCs right here for another time. Mainly because now I've got so many rebirths to do. I'm probably gonna have close to 100,000 after I spend all these. Time to get started. Thanks for watching, gamers. Subscribe if you hate rebirths.
Everybody's watching.